Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a lovely day. Today we're going to be talking about a company called Pluralsight. Pluralsight is a place that you can go to buy and pay for access to different types of courses to learn all different types of things. And today's video is going to be sponsored by the word lifetime, own, and purchase. Words that used to mean something but that don't mean anything in our modern consumer fucking society. Let's go over the word own and other ways that this has been abused before we get into talking about our sponsor Pluralsight today. This is something that Sony did a while ago. So what Sony did is they said, as of December 31st, 2023, due to our content licensing arrangements with content providers, you will no longer be able to watch any of your previously purchased Discovery content, and the content will be removed from your video library. We sincerely thank you for your continued support. Thank you, PlayStation Store. AKA, fuck you customer, you have no rights to a refund to what you bought and paid for after we take it away from you. I double-checked Sony's page at the time, and what they were doing is they actually called it a purchase on the product page. It didn't say that this is a rental, it said purchase. However, if you take a look on page 21 of the terms of service, it says the following. Use of the terms own, ownership, purchase, sell, sold, sell, rent, or buy does not mean or imply any transfer of ownership. All content provided is licensed on a non-exclusive and revocable basis. Now, if we scroll down a little more, you'll see that the word purchase has had a meaning that Sony doesn't get to redefine from the 14th century. Purchase, transitive, to acquire in exchange for payment in money or an equivalent, to buy. Purchase, the action or an act of obtaining something in exchange for payment in money or an equivalent, buying. Now let's look up another word. This is the word lifetime from the Oxford English Dictionary. Lifetime, the duration of a person or animal's life, the period of time over which a person's life extends. Now let's look at how Pluralsight has decided to define this fucking word. This is an email that has been received from one of my subscribers, from Pluralsight. You can reply to hello@Pluralsight Mail. And I highly suggest that all of you do to tell them what you think of this fucking practice. Dear customer, thank you for using a Cloud Guru product. We wanted to let you know that we are launching new packages that now include the best of tech and cloud, all within one platform. Aren't you excited? These new packages include integrating a Cloud Guru into the Pluralsight platform. Our records show that you have an ACG Course Lifetime Access account. As part of integrating a Cloud Guru into the Pluralsight platform, we are terminating your lifetime course access to the software as a service offering of a Cloud Guru on February 1st, 2025, due to the plan being retired. This move is made in accordance with the termination for convenience clause as outlined in section 14.2 of our individual terms of use. Please note the following details. The termination will occur February 1st, 2025, and unless my life is terminating February 1st, 2025, you fucking lied to me. After that date, you will no longer have access to the lifetime course. Again, continuing to use this word that has had a fucking definition since the 13th century. 14th century, actually. My bad. Accuracy. Accuracy matters. Data retrieval. We may delete any personal data associated with your personal Cloud Guru account after the termination date and earn responsible for any loss or deletion thereafter. Outstanding obligations. You have no outstanding payment obligations related to the SaaS offering prior to the termination date. With this new change, we'd like to invite you to try our new Pluralsight packages. Be on the lookout for a March promo code to try our new complete package for free, which includes everything Pluralsight has to offer. AKA, I know you paid for a lifetime of stuff, but we can give you this fucking $5 or $10 gift certificate, and I'm sure that makes it okay, right? We apologize for the inconvenience this termination may cause and appreciate your understanding. If you have any questions or require further assistance, please chat with us, the Pluralsight team. This is one of the things that I like to refer to as the EULA roofie, the End User License Agreement roofie. What they're doing here is they're burying something within a convoluted terms of service that is not practical to read, which says that the word lifetime doesn't actually mean lifetime. It means some other random ass bullshit that is just not practical for you to read. I went over this in a video that I did last July on LG and a washing machine that collects your data. This was this terms of service that was over 20 pages long, and somewhere on page 16 or 17, it says that they get to sell your personal data to their affiliates that they collect as they use your products. If you are going to use a washing machine, the concept that you are going to read a 21-page terms of service in order to use your washing machine is ridiculous. We would not get anything done in society if when you turn on your radio, your television, you build a fucking desk that has the ability to go up and down like this thing, that you are going to have to read 20 to 40 pages of legalese simply to figure out that a word that has been defined in the dictionary for the last 7 fucking centuries has been redefined by a sociopathic corporation. This is the type of shit that should be illegal if there was consumer protection in the United States of America, but it is not, and is most likely not going to become illegal or be something you get in trouble for anytime soon, given that the new FTC chair is somebody that dissented and disagreed with the concept of one-click fucking cancel. As if this is an issue that is controversial at all in America, regardless of your own personal political views. I want you to think about every single person on YouTube that's ever suggested that you pay for Pluralsight, that this is a good company. Every single person that received money from Pluralsight to advertise this platform is somebody who took money to be part of the revocation of ownership in our modern day society. And it's one of the reasons that you should be very fucking careful whenever you see an advertisement or a sponsorship on this platform, because usually they are companies that need to do this type of thing because they... Let's be real, they know that you're more likely to listen to your favorite influencer than you are to actually read the terms of service. Because admittedly, I don't even read the terms of service on this stuff because I have a life to live. I have a nonprofit to run that makes educational material. I have a nonprofit to run that does lobbying. I have a job. I have a YouTube channel. I have a repair shop. And every now and then, I try to have a life and make time to pet my kitty. I don't have time to read the terms of service involved in buying Mr. Clinton's cat food. And neither do you, because you have a family. You work 40 to 60 hours a week. You have to deal with sick family members. You wanted to talk to your friends. You go to school. You have a life. You trust that your government, to some extent, is not going to allow a company to redefine words that have had a definition for the past 700 fucking years for the purposes of screwing you. And for the most part, they have failed. Which is why I'm going to announce today, and I'm proud to announce, the Consumer Action Task Force Wiki. This can be found at wiki.rossmangroup.com. This is a project that is still in the beta mode. I am not fully ready to announce this as its own dedicated video. It will get its own dedicated video later once I do the soft opening. What we want to do here is we want to take every single one of these instances where a company has done this, and we want to log it in an objective way. The problem that you have nowadays with consumer protection really used to be about this company said that they were charging $1.99 for it, but when you show up, it's $2.49. Consumer protection used to be this toy was advertised for ages 2 through 6, but we've noticed that kids that are below the age of 4 sometimes try to bite the head off of the toy, and the way the toy is constructed, that head can break off and they can choke on it. Consumer protection used to mean something different. It really wasn't consumer protection for you said that you owned this, but you actually don't own this. I was writing a page for my website that was supposed to be one of those just pages for indexing all the different services that we do and hopefully not being on page 10 of Google. And even just while I'm writing this page about a service that we're offering on my website, I found myself losing my shit over consumer protection stuff. I'm discussing this SanDisk SSD that fails very often, the Extreme Portable SSD, and I couldn't help but just go into a rant in the middle of this because you had companies that were telling people to buy this product that literally admit that they never used it because they were making affiliate revenue money off of people clicking the link. So who cares if I'm recommending you a piece of shit product that I literally never even used? I'm getting money from it. Modern websites that deal with consumer reviews and consumer protection are either not protecting you at all or actively suggesting that you utilize products and services that cut against the rights of ownership that are pieces of shit to begin with. Nobody's really looking out for the consumer when it comes to these type of enshittification issues that Cory Doctorow has been talking about for the past 20 years. Changing the terms of the sale, saying that something did not come with forced arbitration, but then putting forced arbitration on the side of the box that the delivery people are instructed to throw away prior to letting the refrigerator into your house, and then not letting you class actions sue the company because the refrigerators die because you some reason having that warning on the box actually means that you've signed away your rights as an American to take a company to court if they have fucked you. This whole you can't fix what you own, you don't own what you own, we can revoke your ability to have your rights from the Bill of Rights as an American by simply forcing a message onto your television that says accept or fuck you can't use your television anymore. And consumer protection agencies have not caught up with these issues because frankly, in my opinion, I don't even think they want to. What I'd like to do is I'd like to create a directory of all the things that I've discussed in this channel. I want to have one central repository that goes over every single one of these items and cites them and sources them factually. I want to explain what a EULA roofie is, what is changing the terms of the sale, what is revocation of the rights of ownership, what is right to repair and what is a right to repair violation, and above all, I want to go over the companies and the products that have taken part in this in a factual, non-biased way. On my YouTube channel, I am bombastic, I am meth meets autism meets borderline personality disorder all in one little ball. But what I want to have this little thing, what I want this website to be is something that I could actually show a senator, something I could show somebody in consumer protection, something that is written in a professional manner that goes over all of these issues I've talked about in thousands of videos and factually cites all of them. I cannot do this on my own. I cannot go back through my catalog of over 1,000 to 3,000 videos and catalog each of them. But on this website, we're going to be trying to do just that, and we're going to be trying to do that for the entire list of videos, and we're going to be writing articles on all of them them, as well as writing articles on all of the new issues going forward, because I'm sure there will be many issues that I have not discussed in these particular videos. As you can see, this is literally very beta right now. My logo is not even showing up over here. I have this is our mission statement. We are going to have moderation guidelines, and I am also going to have a bunch of information on how to contribute. What I've done here is I have a page with a list of videos to convert into articles. These are a bunch of my videos. It's a list of all my videos. Needs wiki article, yes or no. Some of these videos have absolutely nothing to do with consumer protection, and some of them have to do with consumer protection. For the ones that have to do with consumer protection, we have a link to the video, and if there is no wiki URL, that means that no article has been created in the wiki yet, at which point I would love and be humbled and honored if you'd be open to contributing to making an article. This is open to anonymous users. You do not need to register on this wiki in order to edit it or to create an article. If you do register and you have posted enough posts without getting deleted, you will no longer have to deal with a CAPTCHA. And if you are a regular and I see that you're making good articles, I'll happily disable all the CAPTCHA, other stuff, so that it's easier for you to be able to create articles. I did have to implement HCAPTCHA just because of the sheer amount of spam here. My goal is to have this list of all of my old videos created and made into articles that are well factually cited and sourced, going over every single instance of a company taking part in this new consumer protection type of violation. This is not supposed to be Yelp. If your local plumber has screwed you over, that is not for this wiki. If you said that I sent my phone to this company and they said the screen was cracked and it wasn't cracked when I sent it, like, that's for Yelp. That's for your local Department of Consumer Affairs. That is not a widespread systemic issue. I have a very, very clear set of guidelines over here on what should and should not be included in this wiki. And there is content that I've discussed on my channel where I've discussed a particular company or a concern that would not be included in this wiki. For instance, when Eugene the contractor fucked me over, that's not going in this wiki because that's like a contractor fucked me over. Like that's between me and Yelp. That's between me and him. That's between me and my local consumer protection authority. What goes in here is when Intel tries to hide and put under the rug the fact that millions and millions of their processors are oxidizing and dying. What goes in here is when Roku sends out a message to hundreds of thousands of their users saying you either accept the terms of forced arbitration or you can't switch the HDMI source on your fucking television. We have moderator guidelines that go over in very clear words what does and does not belong in this wiki, and we have a group of moderators that are dedicated to ensuring that this does not become a shit show. I want to create the Consumer Reports, the JD Power of the 21st century that goes over the real issues that consumers face today. I bought a security camera. It says that I can get alerts on my phone, but when they released the new security camera, they disabled my ability to get alerts on my phone with the old security camera because I have to connect to their server that they turned off and I can't connect it to mine. But it didn't say that on the box. Like, this is modern consumer protection. And I'm hoping that by creating awareness for these issues and putting them in one central place that makes it easy for consumers to read, to see actual evidence, to see the sources, to see the photos and everything that has to do with it, that'll make it easier for consumers to make purchasing decisions and hopefully take the first step forward towards creating societal change. The first step forward towards creating societal change is getting people informed as to the issues in a manner that is easily digestible. Pointing people to one YouTube channel with 3,000 videos where an abrasive person who seems like he's overdosed on cocaine yells at his camera every single day is just like, it only gets you so far. And I appreciate that I got 2 million people watching. I appreciate that 50,000 people tune in for every one of these videos. Thank you very much. God bless you all. It's not enough. I want to have this project grow into something where people are making purchasing decisions based on it, and dare I say it, maybe someday companies are making decisions on how they treat their customers based on it, because they're like, we do not want to show up in the Consumer Protection Wiki. We don't want to be here. So what do we have to do to change it? I want this to be a place where legal assistants to politicians go and they say, okay, how are we going to word this consumer protection legislation? How are we going to create this rule? Okay, we need to make sure a company can't do this. I want this to be a source for that. And there's no way that this can become a source for that without the help of all of you. I'm going to link to a Discord down below where you guys can start talking and working on things together. I've got a lot of moderators there, and I've got a lot of people that I trust that are helping me with this project. I'm going to be overlooking this project quite a bit. This is admittedly, to be clear, this is the soft announcement. This is a beta. By the end of the week, I'm going to be prepared to make a full proper announcement with its own proper video. And by then, I really do hope to be off to the races and get all these old videos from discussing this stuff put in there with facts, citations, sources, evidence, whether it's General Motors selling all of your data to insurance companies and not telling you, or just the stuff that Arlo did with their cameras, or Pluralsight doing this. I value the concept of ownership. I want to live in a world where we get to say that we own what we own our privacy, we own our products, we own what we bought and paid for, and we have the ability to fix what we bought and paid for. And all of that is being taken away. Everything that I've talked about on this channel for the past 15 years, right to repair stuff, Apple stuff, real estate stuff, business stuff. It's really all coalesced around this one central theme of pushing back against bullies. And this, I think, is the best way that I could utilize the audience that I've cultivated over the past 15 years to push back against bullies in a collaborative way. I appreciate that you have all been here for my 15-year journey of being a brand unsafe influencer. And I would like to take that brand unsafe influencer to the next step. Are you going to help me? That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something. Sponsored by Pluralsight and the word lifetime and the word own, which fucking means something. Don't take it away from people. See you in the next video. Bye now. If you try to take it away from people, the Consumer Action Task Force is coming for you. I know that the image is not showing up, but can you guess what Consumer Action Task Force is an acronym for? Can you guess? Did you get him a treat? A treat. And his pill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be fucking pissed. I'm sorry, Clinty. If you didn't want to have to take medicine, you shouldn't have turned 16. You got something in your nail, your paw over here. What is that? Here's a treat, Mr. Clinton. You see the treat? Oh, that is such a good treat. Okay. This part we do off camera, because he's gonna be pissed. Clinty, don't kill me. Clinty, don't kill me. Clinty, don't kill me. Clinty, you need your pill. Clinty, you need your pill. Come on. Come on. Clinty. Clinty. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Clinty, it's time for your pill. Clinty, it's time for your pill. Clinty, 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 it's time for your pill. Oh, fuck my life. Clinty, it's time for your pill. Clinty. Clinty. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You need it, boy. This is for your own good, okay? Have a treat. Have a treat. You're a good kitty. Look at you. You're a good kitty. You're such a good kitty. You're such a good kitty. Have a treat. You get another treat. Have another treat.